Hello everyone, it's Mouse is back in the house and I have a pretty cool pickup for you. Was at work, we were kind of slow. I just checked my phone, looking on Facebook real quick, and saw that about an hour ago somebody had posted the slot cars for sale. So I immediately jumped on it, and luckily I got there first because the guy even said another guy messaged him as luckily this guy was on my way home from work. So left work, was on my way there, and somebody messaged him and was trying to actually buy him out from under me for more money. And the guy was at least honest and stuff like that. He didn't even ask for more money. So I got an extremely good deal on these. Got a bunch of track and stuff. Everything's in really good shape. Flags. Even got a super speedway super sound racing. But let me go over the cars. I'll give you a quick scan. I'll go through them one by one. So first up, we have the number 18 Interstate batteries. This is a Chevy Lumina. And let me pull up some comps for you. Currently, there's only 2 sold comps for this exact one. One for $39 and one for $39 the best offer, which is basically $39. So that's a pretty good pickup. Let's see what else we got. We have another number 18, but this one is the Chevy Lumina. And we also have the Cornflakes Chevy Lumina. Let me show you. Those go for the Interstate battery Chevy Lumina, about $29 on sold comps. And here's one with actually both of them together. It's only $35, which is not much more than what the one was selling by itself, and there's a reason for that. Is the Cornflakes one is not worth very much. So we have a comp, lowest comp's $12. And one sold for $14, $15. So about a $12 to $15 car. The other one's a lot better car. So we also have this X-Tide batteries NASCAR pickup truck. Now the pickup truck's a decent buy, selling from $18 to about $26. So if I were to list it, if I test them, I would list it for $19.99 to $24.99. Most likely I'd click on off of the completed listings and we go to what's actually currently for sale. And you can see they're starting off at $33 with free shipping. So, shipping on these aren't that much, $6 max should be shipping on them. So even at that would bring that car down to about $27 plus shipping. So even pricing it at $24.99, you'd be very competitive with the low end of what's currently for sale. So that's probably where I would start it. Next up, we have these 2 Lamborghini Countaches, red and yellow one. You can see a couple little stress marks on the wings of the red one where it got bent down a little bit, but it's not broken, which is good. So let me show you what these 2 sell for. So I kind of knew these weren't the greatest cars. So $12 to again about $15 on the red one. And the yellow one, the first one doesn't have any wheels. So $9 to $12 on the red or the yellow one. So you're looking probably about $25 for the pair. I'd probably sell them as a pair. All right, we'll do 2 at a time. So next up is this Porsche Carrera with the 4 headlamps, number 78. Now it is supposed to have a windshield, and you can also see some stress marks where the A-pillar, I think the A-pillar even has a little crack in it on the one side. So a little bit of damage, but still not terrible. And then you got the Ford Gasser type coupe. A little bit of paint loss on the stripe on top. The Good and the Rad. So let me show you the comps on those. So the Porsche is not too bad. The first one, you can see the wheels and tires are different. So it's got the wrong chassis on it, as you can see from the other ones. So that one only went for 13, but the body was in good shape. The other one sold for about 20. Like I said, mine does have a little bit of damage, so I'd probably be around that price, the first one, because of that little bit of damage. Now the Gasser car is pretty decent as well. We got one here for $26 in similar condition to ours. All right, the last two cars. I don't know if I said this, but I had 10 cars in this group that I bought. Like I said, it was a really good deal. I haven't seen this many slot cars in one group in several years. So we have the Formula One Elf Renault number 5. The tail is broken off, but that does not hurt the value terribly on these. If you haven't seen, I bought some from an auction where all these were modified. They cut the ends off of them because they actually do race them like in slot car races, and it lightens the weight and the drag of the car. So some people, let me say, you know, obviously you still want a perfect one when you're collecting, but it doesn't hurt it as much as some other cars would. And then we got this interesting guy here with treads, like a tank. This is the Fast Traxx. It's like a dune buggy with treads. And you might be surprised what he actually goes for. So our little format. Sorry, my phone cut out, so I had to splice these together. So the first car did sell for 20, and as you can see, it's in what looks to be good condition with the wing there and intact. That one is a different car. That one did not sell at 24, but here's one at 24 with a broken wing like ours that did sell for 25. So like I said, it doesn't affect it as much as some other cars. If we scroll down, there's one that's in good condition, 26, another one at 26. That's a different car. And even up to $40. So I'd still say 20 to 25 for the one we got, even with the broken wing. And here is that Traxx. One sold for 40. Best offer at 35. One at 44 best offer. One in the package for 50. So I'd say he's worth probably about 35, 40 bucks. The one that sold for 35 actually has got a broken wing. So yeah, we're up more around the $40 range. So I would have to say it was a pretty good pickup. I definitely was excited on my way to get them. I was excited on my way home to get a better look at them and unpack them. I mean, they even came in with a bin, and the bin's got a lid. But yeah, I paid basically nothing for the track, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Track might be worth something, especially that pat sound thing. I don't know if that's actually worth any money. And we do have some specialty tracks, the counter, and even the cross section's the one that they're on. But I paid $4 a car. So I think we're going to do pretty good. Thanks again for watching. I do have other slot car videos. Check them out if you're definitely into slot cars. I do pick them up when I can find them at the right price. And I do try to do videos on everything I pick up. So, you know, keep on watching. As I come across more, I'll definitely post them.